Hi, I'm Mike Malandro, President and CEO, Chop Tank Electric Cooperative here on Maryland's Eastern Shore, and also President of Chop Tank Fiber, newly formed broadband subsidiary. When I graduated high school, I joined the United States Army. And I spent probably about 2 years deployed in total and about a year in Bosnia. We were one of the first units in there. I learned a lot about leadership there. I learned a lot about who I am as a person. I learned a lot about what I could do and what I couldn't do and what I'm capable of. It really prepared me for my roles today in the electric co-op industry. Coming out of the military while I was going to school, I got diagnosed with cancer and thought that things weren't going to work out as well as I wanted to, and here I am today. I'd recommend to anybody that doesn't quite have the direction in their life and they're not sure what they may want to do. I think it helped prepare me, get me focused and disciplined on where I'm at today. I would not be where I'm at today without my military career. Started my electric cooperative career in 2003 at Prince George Electric Cooperative. I was hired as the systems engineer, and after a year I quickly became the manager and later the vice president of engineering. I started out at Duquesne Light while I was going to college at West Virginia University, and I really didn't know anything about co-ops. It turned out that there was just a ton of opportunity at this little 10,000 member co-op, and I spent 17 years there, rising up from the assistant engineer to eventually the president and CEO. I love the co-ops. They align with my values. In my opinion, they're just one of the best places to work. Obviously, you could make more money out in probably stock land and get equity in a company, but I think coming to work every day at Electric Cooperative just brings so much value in my life. You just can't put a price on that. When the board of Chop Tank Electric Cooperative hired me, I think in the back of their minds, they always wanted to do broadband. And when I got here, I basically had no intention of doing broadband. I go through life, I don't rule out anything. Everything's possible. And after coming to Chop Tank, I realized quickly that we had 650 miles of backbone fiber already in the air and in the ground. And it would be a crime for us not to leverage that for the members on the Eastern Shore because they lack broadband and connectivity. So here I am back trying to pull one of these broadband businesses, start them up and get it off the ground. I come up with the idea that we could tie the promise of broadband to member regulation and see if we can pass a bill and a legislation. We put a huge grassroots campaign out there to make this happen. And at the end of the day, we were successful. It was close, but we were successful, and it's probably one of the proudest moments in my career. In my opinion, the co-op business model is all about balance. Everything we do in this business, good and bad, lasts a long time. So we need to make sure that we're making good decisions. In order to be successful in leadership positions anywhere, not even just a co-op, it takes trust. So if I was a young co-op employee, or even an older co-op employee, and I wanted to move up and be given more responsibility and move into a leadership role, I think the first thing I would do is try to build the trust with the people around me and the person I work for. In order to lead, I think you gotta be a good follower first. And by that I mean you gotta gain some trust and develop more responsibility. And as you're given more responsibility in your career and you're successful with the tasks and the projects, then what happens is people are more apt to continue to give you more responsibility. And then essentially, when it's time for you to move into the leadership role, you're already there. You really just got to be tenacious. You got to put your head down. You got to figure out a path. You got to get a plan. I think plan, that's the key word. You got to have a plan. Then you need to ask people around you, what can I do? What can I do? Take some initiative. I mean, initiative goes a long way in becoming a leader. That's how you develop the trust and build the rapport and also the skills and experience you need to take the next step.
I'm Mike Malandro, and I have a powerful career.